Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I was super excited to tell you about this because this is something new I just learned, and when I learn it, I'm excited to tell you guys about it. So I found a department store in London that ships to the US that sells items that I buy here in the US for quite a bit cheaper, like a lot less expensive, some of them. And the place is called Selfridges. I don't know if you guys heard of Selfridges, but basically it's a high-end London department store. Kind of, you can call it on the same level as Harris, but Harris may have a little bit edge on them or something. But yeah, it's a high-end department store. Just a side note that Mr. Selfridge was an American who tried to do stuff here in the US but really didn't work out. So he opened a department store in London and it took off. And so, you know, it's not here in the US, but it's in London. So I was on their website and I was buying a coat for my husband because Reese, which is you guys see me feature one of their coats on one of my past blogs. I'll put it up there or up there. They have really quality clothes and I just really love their coats. They have really quality coats. I'm talking really fast because I'm so excited to tell you what I found out. Anyway, they sent me an email and said, oh, they're having 10% off their sales. I'm like, oh, let me go on there and look at their coats because I love their coats. I ended up seeing a coat I like for my husband and got him a coat. But this is the thing, Selfridges, let me not get ahead of myself. Okay, so got the coat. I found out about Selfridges because I've been to London a few times and we went there and I was like, I've never heard of this store because they don't have them in the US. So I went online to see just what they had and if they delivered to the US. Yes, they delivered to the US, obviously, or I wouldn't be telling you about it. They deliver to the US for $30 per shipment. Now you may think that's high, but it depends upon if things are lower, and the $30 is inconsequential. However, they do have a global thing where you can spend $55 for the entire year and get stuff sent to you all year for free, which is really $55 for just shipping for the entire year, which is amazing if you buy a lot of stuff from Selfridges. So I'm going to tell you about 4 brands that are cheaper at Selfridges if you get them shipped to the US than they are if you just go on their US website. And we can start with Reese. Reese, I went on Selfridges website. This is after I bought the coat, which is crazy. After I bought my coat, that I have my phone here so I can tell you how much it is, and I'll put up the picture so you can see. But Reese, these are regular prices. These are not sale prices. So just imagine when things go on sale, if you buy them from Selfridges instead of the American website, how much you would be saving. Like, it's crazy. So they have a wool blend wrap coat on Reese.com for $620. On Selfridges, it's $355. That was crazy because when I got my coat was like $700. I didn't know that Selfridges had it for almost half the price. This completely blew my mind. So yeah, that was crazy. Also, if you're thinking about how long it takes to get here, it takes less time some of the times, for me at least. Sometimes it takes a week for me to get, I do the free shipping with certain places, and it may take up to a week for me to get my item. Selfridges, I got my item in like 3 days or something through DHL. It was crazy, crazy fast shipping. So you're not waiting weeks for this item or anything. The second company I found was Waterford. Now Reese is also based in London, so I'm telling you, companies, these are mainly European companies or London-based companies that are cheaper on Selfridges.com than they are on their US website. Now, US companies, they're not cheaper on Selfridges. I noticed that, just to be clear. Waterford, which is mainly They're an Ireland company, but they're mainly manufactured in like Germany and Czech Republic and places like that. So in Europe. I was looking for a picture frame for one of our wedding photos, and I needed an 8x10, and the picture frame on Waterford.com was $215. I said, let me go and check Selfridges. Selfridges, it was $120. So even if you add the $30 shipping, that still doesn't equal $215. And if you think about it, if you get the $55 global delivery fee for, the whole year, once you keep buying stuff, that shipping is just free. And my mind is just being blown right now. I don't know if it's being blown for you, but it was being blown for me. For me, $5 or $10, give or take, okay, but when you're talking about hundreds of dollars or even $100 and I'm buying multiple of these items, that's crazy. Now, just to insert that, I believe you can only go up to like $800 without because they won't ship things, I believe, past $800 because you get imposed the VAT and the taxes and all of that stuff comes into play. So yeah, I believe anything under $800 you should be good with. And some things, they don't ship, but it'll say it at the bottom, like Selfridges, available for Selfridges delivery global and stuff like that. Okay, the next one, Ted Baker. I just started getting into Ted Baker items because Seattle was the first place that I moved to that had a Ted Baker store. And so I went in there, I said, oh, okay, good quality. It's a London-based store. And I like some of their dresses. So I saw a dress on their website and I was like, oh, it's so cute. It's a twisted neck dress and it comes with a belt. And you guys know how I love dresses below the knee because I feel like I look more sophisticated because I'm tall. And if you go below the, knee, it kind of slenderizes you, and put a nice high heel, nice Stuart Weitzman, heel with it. Okay. Anyway, this dress on tedbaker.com was $295 regular price, okay? Just not bad for a dress, okay? On Selfridges.com, it was $184. You're talking about more than $100 difference. And I'm just like, what? What is going on here? This is, oh my gosh. Are you trying to tell me that just because these are London-based companies or Europe-based companies on the US websites that I don't want to say I'm getting ripped off, but I'm getting charged a whole lot more? But I do hear that about, so some of my family who's in London talk about how Victoria's Secret is so expensive there and how they love it. And so when they come to America, we always go to Victoria's Secret. And I'm like, why do you guys have to go to Victoria's Secret? Oh no, we need to get our bras here because it's a lot cheaper. So I see that happening on both sides, but I've just never experienced it and I never really thought about it. So yeah, and the last place I want to talk to you about is, or the last company I want to talk to you about is Le Creuset, which I love their Dutch ovens. I love their skillets. I love their cast iron stuff. And I have a few items, of course, because I wouldn't be telling you about these if I didn't enjoy the product. Well, I went on LeCreuset.com and their cast iron skillet, one of their signature cast iron skillets, is $150. On Selfridges.com, that same skillet is $107. And I'm just like, okay, I need to just make a list of items that I need to double check on Selfridges.com before I buy them on the US website. And so yeah, I just want to share that with you guys because I found it amazing and so interesting, and I thought you guys would want to know about it, especially if it can save you a buck or two, or not just a buck or two, like hundreds of dollars in some cases. But yeah, so you guys tell me if you found things like that before. Put them in the comments below, and if it would just completely made you double think about when you Did I say double think? I said double think. Made you think twice about when you're going on a website to buy something, to double check it on another website because it's a European-based company or what have you. And I think the most interesting thing for me is that these aren't items that are on sale. These are just regular price, new season items that you can get for less. And it's not used, same quality, same everything, just a different website. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that. I was really excited to tell you about it. And let me know your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.